to the antenna with the amplifier, and I measure absolutely zero reflected power. So that's pretty cool. I've already made a handful of FT8 contacts using 100 watts all the way out to the East Coast, which is pretty amazing when considering the sun was still up. So I'll be playing around with 160 later tonight, probably, and early tomorrow morning, see what's going on. But also interesting to note that the band, there's noise on the band. I think it's someone's solar cells. As soon as the sun went down, or it got really low, and those the power panels and solar conversion circuits shut down, it got really quiet, and it's pretty nice. So pretty happy with that at the end of the day. So with that, I think it goes over to Troy, and I have not looked at the SDR on the web recently, Troy, but sounds like the Raspberry Pi is sitting happy at the moment. W7ELN in the group, NJ60.
I've got the live stream test running, just FYI. Over to you, Troy.
Yeah, hold on a sec, Troy. Yeah, then are you using the DAX audio on the radio, or using it the way you had it set up in the first place?
I just want to test it the way it's set up for now, and then we can change it over later. I just want to see if I'm ready to go for tomorrow.
All right, I will check it right now.
Go ahead, Troy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I had heard, read several things online about the inverters for the solar panels being a noise source. I would think as far away as Chuck is from everybody that they wouldn't have that much leakage, but they were talking about, the average home development there where the houses are really close together. But anyway, yeah, Robert, you're going to have to tell me what kind of truck you got. I was trying to call you the day you were, I guess, in there. I was going to give you a secret website there so you could try out the SDR receiver. I don't want to broadcast it too much because my internet can't handle very much. It's that DSL from CenturyLink, and it's just a little above 2 tin cans and a string. But I can give you a call and tell you how to do that. It takes just some experimenting with there. I've narrowed down the choices, so it's better than it originally was, and at some point in time we'll have to decide if this can be a production model at some location where there is much better internet. N7BD in the group, WA7ELN.
Okay, nice, Troy. That's fantastic. Yeah, maybe not tonight, but, anytime tomorrow, well, obviously after the net, so maybe after 10 a.m. tomorrow, shouldn't be a problem. That would be cool. Yeah, and I'm on the same thing. I have CenturyLink DSL, so believe me, I understand your situation quite heavily. Anyway, all right, and that's cool. I picked up a four-wheel drive Ram 1500 with the big engine in it, so I like performance, always have. So anyway, it's been a lot of fun. It's just a little taller, and with the four-wheel drive system, it's a lot heftier than the standard 1500, but it'll tow the travel trailer just fine. I just have to readjust the hitch, and I got some running boards to put on it, and I haven't done those yet. I'll probably try to work on those tomorrow. I was going to do that when I got back from the Hamfest, but it got a little hot, and the wife wanted to go go out to the swap meet and do some walking. She had cabin fever, so we took her out there and just walked. We have a swap meet here that's mostly covered, and walked the perimeter of it a couple times. So got her walk pretty much 2.5 miles every day in the morning before it gets hot. But since I took off early, I left about 5:30 to get up to Wickenburg. That's about an hour and a half drive, 70 miles plus. Well, there was some road construction on I-17 that was shut down that route, so we had to go out I-10 to 303 and up. But not a bad deal. Anyway, and that's cool. Yeah, well, Chuck, very cool on getting all that stuff. I mean, you can find most of what you want in the remnants pile. I know you saved some money. That's awesome. That aluminum mast I bought wasn't that cheap, but that's what I needed. So it is what it is. I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. And let's see. It was good talking to Barry. I heard him call. He was testing, so we talked a while. That's why I sent you a text there, Doug. Glad you got to talk to him. And let's see. I don't have a computer up and going, but I'm sure you guys will figure out the live stream, unless you want me to get on and check it as well. So with that, back to you, Doug. K70ME and 7BD.
Hey, Doug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chuck.
I do not see the live stream on YouTube. Did you hit start stream?
Yeah, it's streaming. It's 6 minutes and 50 seconds into it. I've got audio going, and yeah, maybe Robert, maybe if you don't mind, if you could hook that up and or check it out, and maybe you guys can find it. I don't see anything any different here from what I normally do. It says I'm live streaming. Go ahead.
I'll get started.
But on OBS Studio, right, you have the manage stream to set things up, and then you can create a stream without starting the stream, and then you can, but then you have to hit the start button. I'll look again, I'll refresh, but I'm seeing all your older stuff. What is it still with the title AZ SWAT in it?
N7THW is copying it.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, Steve. I heard you in there. Okay. So you've got it. What did you do to find it, Steve?
I just went to Doug Gilliam. You're on my favorites there as subscription there, and you came right up.
That's exactly what you do. Just subscribe, and then you can click your name, and you're right there. Never have to search for it.
Okay. Well, let's see now. So I've got my transmit audio set just so that it the bar hits just barely into the orange. Does the audio sound good there? I'll start with you, Steve.
It's perfectly clear. The best ever.
Hey, Doug, I've got it now. I did what Steve suggested.
Okay. So it sounds. Steve says okay on the audio. No need to boost it up, and then on receive, are they about equal?
Everything's good. Everything is good. Yeah, the receive was great, and so was the your voice there, Doug. 100% working great. I wouldn't touch it.
Okay. Hey. All right. And how about at your end there, Chuck?
Yeah, it's fine. It's kind of weird. I don't have to turn it down. It's got at least for me right now, at least the way it's coming through my system, I've got a huge time delay on it. And yeah, the reason why I wasn't finding it, because the title on it is just called My Broadcast, and I was searching for AZ SWAT, and that's why I wasn't finding it.
Oh, I've got to go back and change the title on it. Is that right?
Yeah, I think so. You need when you do the managed broadcast, when you have that initial startup screen, you got to make sure all the fields are filled in with the right name, and you have to click to make sure it's not for kids. Blah blah blah. But at least it is showing up. When I clicked on you, it's showing up, and it does show up with the title "My Broadcast."
Okay, and yeah, I got the new picture on there, and Tina took that from out here in by the house. So you might remember that, Steve, from your days down in Picture Rocks.
Oh, Roger. I remember that quite a bit. I took many photos like that. Didn't have the best cameras back then, but you betcha. Of course, I always like to have a tower in the background too. Over.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There you go. Well, she took that just a few days ago on the way home, and she pulled over and got out and took several shots, and that's what came up. So I thought, hey, I'll check that out. So Robert, how's it coming through up there?
Sounds good. I would bump your mic gain up a little bit because both Chuck and Steve are louder than you are. But all in all, it sounds perfect. I like it, and that picture is beautiful. Over.
Yeah, okay. So my mic gain, you're talking about the gain on the OBS software. I'm going to boost it up a little bit here, and let's see if that helped there, Robert. Over.
No, Doug, I think what you need to do is the audio level's fine if Robert's hearing me and Steve about right. What you need to do is increase the volume of your monitor so that your mic level matches the receive audio.
Okay. Whoop! I'm getting a little echo when I do that. Woo! Okay, I got to back it down a little bit for that. Okay, that's something I got to work on then. I'll have to leave it down for tomorrow. It'll be okay, but I'll have to. Boy, if I turn it up too much, it definitely echoes.
What I was referring to is to balance out your audio and the audio coming when you're not talking from the receiver, and that's your monitor level.
Yeah, sorry, I doubled with you a little bit there. Go ahead.
No, just reiterating that to balance out the receive signal and your voice on the live stream, I think you'll have to do that with adjusting the monitor.
Okay. All right. Well, as long as it comes through okay for tomorrow, that'll get us started. And then what we can do, I'll route that through the DAX, and then if I do that, Chuck, the audio that'll avoid the audio coming from the monitor coming through the speakers, will it?
That's right. That's what I was saying. I think that's the part that we doubled on, is that if you use the DAX direct stream from the radio into OBS, you won't get the feedback or the echo from your monitor signal. I think that's what I was trying to explain this morning, that it just cleans up the audio chain significantly. It's just a direct route, and then you, with that configured, then that is essentially independent of whatever else you're doing, and then you can go about your business.
Yeah, okay, excellent. Well, yeah, I'll definitely need to do that then, so we can boost the mic audio and not have it coming through these speakers here. So, but not bad for loading it, getting the picture on there, the graphics, and I actually got the audio to come through. It's not perfect, but I did it. So I know Robert, his jaw's probably hit the floor up there because he knows how crappy I am at this stuff. But hey, I got it done, Robert.
Hey, quit beating yourself up. I'm gonna have some fun though. I'm gonna call you and have you explain to me how to do it.
Okay, well, set aside about a day and a half, and I'll do that. So hey, Steve, how are you doing?
Hey, THW here. Yeah, things are going okay. Just recovering from some super heavy duty radiation that's really kind of knocked me in my socks there. But I ain't gonna dwell on that. We got the weekend free, so looking forward to your net tomorrow. And are you taking early check-ins yet?
Yeah. You want to be first on the list?
I just had to try, Doug. You know that.
If I had my pen here, I would. I'll try to sneak you in there. How about that?
Oh, well, we all got to try once in a while. But yeah, I'm doing okay, and looking forward to the net. And next week, after Tuesday, I'll be done with it. So I'll see you guys at the Marana Ham Fest. So I'm gonna get out of here. I just was kind of lurking around and heard you guys.